well, I don't know how well XSplit's gonna take to using. Okay, it looks like we're live. Looks like XSplit's actually using. Okay, there we go. Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a Chris command. I might change it to something different. If you have any ideas, please feel free to let me know. We are going to go down the stairs in the office.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Oh no, I want to go down. I'm going to go down the stairs because Shelty was yelling at me to go down the stairs. And
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna be nice, and because Shelties was waiting very patiently for me to not be stupid and go down the stairs. She told me to do it like 3 times.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, you know why I didn't think to do this? Because the first time...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know why I didn't see this? Because the first time, when I broke the game first before going to the left, there was a bar here and I couldn't go down. So I didn't even realize you could go down. So yeah, let's go down the stairs, and then maybe I'll go to that walkthrough that you gave me, that link for the endings, and we'll do some other ones. Aw, Cookie, don't feel bad about it at all. Alright, we're gonna go down the stairs like a fucking rebel. Ooh, basement. Basement! Let's just put stuff here. Fire hose. It's a car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, God!
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever
He's
he
in a
went?
video game, obviously.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
And why is this voice so salty? Oh my God, yeah, it is repeating.
Considered by Stanley.
Oh shit, it's repeating.
Particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
It is repeating.
He thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
We're not gonna get it.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
We have a wife.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real.
Nope.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Sweet.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh my god!
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
What?
I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. Garen! Holy shit! Hello! Thanks for stopping by! Thanks so much for stopping by, Garen!
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
Good night, Glenn!
Great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
What?
I got what I wanted.
Alright, guys, so I don't know what we should do next to get a new, to get a different ending. Everybody, you have to give Garen a super warm welcome. Garen and I have known each other for quite some time now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I know, I'm looking at the Steam thing, Shelties. I'm looking at the guide that you gave me. Spoiler warning. How to guide. Okay. I've gotten that ending. I've gotten that ending. I've done the escape ending. Yeah, we did the downstairs to the basement ending. Hold on. Okay, we got a different ending we're gonna do. Okay, ready? What is this game about? Well, Garen, that's an interesting question. We're playing a guy named Stanley, who was at work in his little in his little office, pressing buttons as he's wont to do, and he looked out of his office and realized everybody in his office is gone. So the narrator is telling us what to do, and as I'm obeying / disobeying him, it's changing the story very dramatically. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna take the door to our right again, you guys.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper.
Huh.
Something darker.
Well, anyway.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so in order to get this other ending that I'm looking at, we need to actually take this door on the left to go back to the normal path. So we're gonna do that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Except we're going to not do that, and we're going to take this elevator down instead. This narrator is so salty. Oh my god. He's great.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Now the question is, do we go left? Yes. Okay, we're gonna follow the narrator's directions.
Oh, no. No, it's to the
What?
right. My mistake.
What? You fucking troll.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Oh, this is great.
It's clearly... Oh, dear. Would you hold on for a minute, please?
Oh my god.
Now, let's see. We went down.
Oh,
right,
god, there's
left,
so many
down,
commands.
Left, right. Yep. Okay. Yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, this way? Okay. I guess we're going this way. Oh, yeah, okay, so we're back at the mind control.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okay, so that was another ending. It's called the confusion ending. That was cute. Yeah, my chatbot has a lot of stuff programmed into it. It's kind of grown. Here we go. Okay. So we need to basically go back to what we were doing before.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
No,
What?
No, I restarted.
What
I
the hell?
I definitely restarted the
What?
game over, completely fresh.
What?
Everything should be...
What?
Oh, did something change?
What?
Stanley, did you change anything
What?
when you were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
What?
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just
What?
a minute ago. I know
But
for
I
sure
thought
it's
that
here
was a different...
somewhere.
What?
Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh my god. Okay, this is the confusion ending. It says... I don't know what to do from here, though. Well, I thought the confusion ending was over. I thought that was the confusion ending. What? 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 Oh my god, is this just like a never-ending maze? Because that's pretty fucking incredible.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh my god.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than
Oh, well,
this.
we're back here.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, god damn it. You know what, Gwen? I mean, I could make a command that lists the commands. I don't know how I would really feasibly do that without it, like, my only concern with that is that what happens at that point
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Is that it'll
Stanley
wind up
decided to
being
go
this
to the meeting
block
room.
of
Perhaps he had
information that's
simply
gonna
missed a
flood
memo.
the chat. I mean, for right now, it could work. But, like, if it starts to get, like, crazy... You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh,
it's
shit!
less. I might be remembering this wrong.
Oh, shit!
It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
What the
Why don't
fuck?
we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What the fuck?
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay. Oh, put it in the description. I could, I'd have to create another graphic for it and get the list down there. I could just make it a block of text with the list of, I'm not gonna say, like, what each yeah, I mean, I could just... Yeah, I would put it under a commands heading.
No, wait. Never mind.
Oh, shit.
Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh my god, this ending is pretty amazing. Oh god! This is not where we were before. Oh! Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! What? I know you put in a lot of hard work,
what?
And it really paid off. So, good job.
I win.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
It is a strange game,
Okay?
Garen.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Here we go again. Beautiful. The Stanley and
All right,
Parable
I've got a
Adventure
solution.
line.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Oh my god. Oh, we've never been in here before. Oh. Someone's playing solitaire. Excellent. Good job. Kiss the line. There you go. I
You
kissed
see?
it.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
Okay,
such
I'm
that
actually
a
getting off the
destination is
path
inevitably
now.
conjured into being via the very manifestation
do
of
that.
the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
What?
Now,
What?
we can both
What?
agree that the nature of
What?
existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
What the-
experience of your existence
What the
rests
fuck?
inside of your subjective experience of this office,
is question
is
marks.
this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental
Woo!
subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now
I
is a
love
bit of
this.
music to lighten the mood.
Oh my god! Yes! Yes, we are on an adventure! Oh my god. We gotta follow the line, guys! To destiny! Financial records. Woo!
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Ooh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Will it?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Studying it
you won't
closely.
want to miss anything.
Let's look at it from all angles, okay? It's very, okay. It's beautiful fern. Just look at it from the right. We're gonna study it. Alright, good.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done
Line
this to us?
trademark.
After we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh my god, this game. Stanley Parable Adventure line. Let's go. Let's follow this line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it
Okay.
ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Sure.
Something exciting.
Yeah.
deep, mysterious.
I like to write
Ooh,
after all. Let's
this
make
all
up an
sounds
adventure.
perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Sure.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Except this
Just
is-
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Now we're
Go
just
wild.
going around in
Use your
circles.
imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I want to make out with Youngtown. Let's do it.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I'm still not seeing any Youngtown. That's what I want adventure to be, an adventure to sub to Youngtown. Sub to Youngtown. Young fam. Scream it out. Whoa.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe
It
I
is
need
very
a minute
silly,
to think
Garen.
here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
But you know what's interesting about it though,
Okay,
Garen?
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Some-
which means that
some of the
somewhere,
endings are
the
actually
place where
really
we're trying
creepy
to
that we
go,
found so
there
far.
must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Yeah, we've gotten a bunch of endings already. This is called the confusion ending, which I guess is apropos. The confusion ending,
What's
yep.
this? The confusion ending.
Oh,
You're
this is
telling me
these are the
That's
points.
what this is? It's all one giant ending.
You can play the
And
confusion
we're
ending.
supposed to restart again eight times?
What?
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Oh, look at the end.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Wow.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the
confusing
cycle?
ending schedule,
The,
narrator restarts the
whatever
game.
it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
I don't know. Oh, and look, both doors led in here. So that's great.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, are we still in the confusion ending or not? That's the question.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Standing now in this incredible room,
I'm gonna
Stanley,
try to
for
do
the
that
first
other
but
ending.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Alright, so we have to take... Oh, I messed this up. I messed this up, guys. I see what we're supposed to do. Don't mind me. These directions are a little crazy, so this is the ending we're gonna do.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yo, I don't want to. Stuff in that wonderful.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
bugs in
it.
Australia, like you guys have all the deadly
Stanley
shit.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, so this is what we're supposed to do.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control...
That's a hard one to get. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's a hard one to get. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm trying to do there.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Completionist goals. We gotta make Gerard proud of us, guys. We're gonna complete the shit out of this game.
Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
I
Stanley
fucked that
knew
one
it
up. I
perfectly well.
apologize.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
trash
employee
as
lounge
well.
first, just to admire it.
The pictures from the Asagao
lounge
meetup
was
at
grand,
RTX
majestic.
are killing me.
Perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Finishing Ostagal is fucking painful.
Stanley
I would
was so
have to
bad
do
at
it off.
following
I would have to do it
directions,
off
it's
camera.
incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it. Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I'm not gonna jump. I'm just gonna chill here. Should we do it, guys? Alright, so anyway, this is called the cold feet ending. Okay. Alright, we're gonna jump.
Whoops.
Yep.
Looks like I was wrong. Clumsy of me.
Yep. Okay, so that was called the cold feet ending. Now we're going to do another ending, which is one that I should have gone back and done earlier. We're going to actually go and...
Were gone.
Alright.
What could it mean?
We're going to actually go
Stanley
and pick up
decided
that
to go to
phone
the
this
meeting
time.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Rather than unplugging the phone like the little shit that I am, we're actually going to pick up the phone.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, by the way, guys, I wanted to know, are you guys interested in Skyrim? Because somebody just created a Jimmy Burrito
Stanley
companion.
was so bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's basically like Jimmy Wetzel as a companion, but like in a bunch of cloaks because he likes to wrap himself up like a burrito. And I was like, oh my god, I kind of want to download him as a companion.
Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I love
There's
Skyrim.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Yeah, so we're gonna go answer the phone.
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Alright, we're gonna actually answer the phone.
That's her, Stanley.
The Thomas the Train mod is fucking creepy as shit.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What the fuck?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee 427. Press 5 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh my god. Please press T.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I only have like really useful mods in Skyrim. Like, I have one that gives you quest markers for the Stones of Baranzaya, because fuck the Stones of Baranzaya. And just stuff like the glowing books mod, where it books that you haven't read yet glow, and I have some useful ones. I have a couple of map mods. I don't have anything crazy like the Thomas the Tank Engine, though.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
I read fantasy novels.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
It's true. Press C to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh
First,
God,
he
look,
imagined
it's
that
all
one
work
day
stuff
while
is
at
coming
work,
into the
he stepped
house.
up
I
from
just
his desk
realized.
to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
It's our house is turning into work. V to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Yeah, I don't think fireworks are legal in New York anymore either, but...
As he wandered through this
God.
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it
The Stanley Parable?
Parable.
Press L to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
It's kind of true. Like, no matter, like, really, our lives are not changing by playing this game and making these choices over and over again.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I'm not going to do it. Oh, now it's going to make us press it to continue the game, though, right? Yeah, Garen's like, I'm pressing the button. Do it. Oh, that was the wrong button.
You see?
There you go.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press V to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Yeah, I pressed O
Not so
instead of
different,
0.
I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button.
Please
and I
die.
tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Interesting. I liked that ending a lot. That's one of those endings that makes you think. Alright, let's go on to another ending. That was the Stanley's wife ending. The corrupted game ending, I believe we did. Yeah, the corrupted game ending was the first one we did, actually. Ooh, here's one. That's such a cool idea. Okay, the way to trigger
All
this
his
is actually
co-workers
really
were
cool.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, are you guys ready? You guys are gonna trip out at this. Good night, Gwen. Love you, honey. Thank you for stopping by as always.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, are you ready, guys? Are you ready for this shit?
Yet there was not a single person
Watch
here either.
this. Watch
Feeling
these
a wave
shenanigans.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, guys, we're gonna go back to the boss's office.
Here's the door.
Oh, what's that? Oh, the door's closed it without me. Oh. Oh, no. Guys, whatever will I do? Oh, well, I guess we should just go back and work again. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Can't go to the boss's office. We can't complete the game. So whatever. I'm gonna go back. I should hum something. Apparently people like hearing me hum. Oh! This door's open! You are now leaving. Are we really, though? Are we supposed to go up these stairs? Yeah. This is the way to get this particular ending, Shelties. You might be thinking of another ending. I'm following the walkthrough. Is this a... What are we... Well, don't feel dumb. You might be thinking of a different ending, maybe, that branches off of this one. I don't know. 7:59. We're climbing. Escape pod launch bay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that was apparently the ending. That was called the escape pod ending. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so guess what, Shelties?
Even
Or
now,
I forget who it
Stanley's
was that
office
asked
was a
me.
distant memory. What did it look like?
Hold
There
on.
was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Somebody had asked me when we were on the crane if you could jump off onto the catwalk. Well, apparently, we
When Stanley
indeed
came to a set of two
can
open
jump
doors,
off onto
this
the
was not
catwalk.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So we're gonna go jump off.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, let's see if I can manage not fucking this up. But yeah, apparently...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Yeah,
5
we can
years
fall
ago.
onto this catwalk, and that is what we are going to do.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. Okay, looks like this door's open. Danger! Danger everywhere!
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Uh-oh.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh god, guys, what should we do? Let's go through the red door.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
This
we
is
just
gorgeous.
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay, so this is one part of this ending. And it is gorgeous. And we could be happy in this room forever. But that's lame.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Oh, that would
Please,
suck,
no,
huh?
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh, wow, look, there's this.
No! Oh, no. No, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Nope.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Aww.
That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Oh maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I am
I
getting a
don't
kick
know
out of it.
anymore. I just
Really?
wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yes. Okay, so that was called the happiness or suicide ending. Oh my god, there are so many endings here, guys. I don't know if I want to stay up and do them all. It's 11:30 at night. We might have to continue this in another stream. Well, the way to finish up that ending is to kill yourself, so... Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, I think we might have to stop here. I'm getting super tired and I have a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. I feel bad, but we're definitely gonna do another stream of this because Jesus Christ, this game's amazing. Oh my god. But yeah, it's really late. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I have to get to bed. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and all that good stuff. I really appreciate all the support, and I hope I'm loving this game. I can't wait to go through the other endings, and hopefully you guys will come back and join me sometime soon, or check the recordings of the streams out on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!